Have you ever felt like no matter how much you plan, no matter how motivated you feel at first, you just can't stay consistent? You start something with excitement, but then you lose motivation. You get distracted. You tell yourself, I'll do it later. Days pass, weeks pass, and suddenly you're in the exact same place, wondering, why do I keep doing this? Why can't I just stay consistent? If this sounds familiar, you are not lazy. You are not broken. You are stuck in a procrastination cycle. And unless you break that cycle, you will keep repeating the same pattern over and over again. So let's talk about why this happens and how to finally stop procrastinating for good. The hidden reason you keep procrastinating. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy or lacking discipline. It is a symptom of something deeper. You procrastinate because you are afraid of failure, so you avoid taking action. You feel overwhelmed, so you shut down. You secretly don't believe in yourself, so you sabotage your progress. Your brain is addicted to short-term pleasure, so it avoids effort. Sound familiar? If you have been struggling with procrastination for years, it's not because you don't want success. It's because something in your subconscious is resisting change. How your brain traps you in a cycle of procrastination. Your brain is designed to keep you safe, and to your subconscious, safety means staying in what is familiar. So even if you consciously want success, growth, or change, if your subconscious mind associates success with stress, failure, or discomfort, it will resist it. And that's when procrastination kicks in. The more you delay something, the more anxiety you feel. The more anxiety you feel, the more you avoid it. The more you avoid it, the more stuck you become. This is the procrastination loop. And the only way to break it is to rewire your mind so that taking action feels safer than avoiding it. How to stop procrastinating and finally stay consistent. If you want to stop procrastinating, you need to change the way your brain sees action. Here's how. 1. Stop waiting for motivation. Take action first. Most people think motivation comes before action, but in reality, action comes before motivation. If you wait until you feel like it, you will keep waiting forever. Instead, force yourself to take one small step. The moment you start moving, your brain shifts from avoidance to momentum, and momentum creates motivation. 2. Stop making it so big in your mind. One of the biggest reasons people procrastinate is because they overcomplicate things in their head. You tell yourself, this is going to be so hard. It's going to take so much time. I don't know where to start. But when you actually start, it's never as bad as you imagined. So instead of thinking about the whole task, just focus on the next step. Instead of I have to write a whole book, say, I'll write for 5 minutes. Instead of I have to work out for an hour, say, I'll just do 10 minutes. Instead of I need to change my entire life, say, what's one small change I can make today? Make it so small that it's impossible to fail. Because once you start, momentum will take over. 3. Train your brain to stop seeking instant gratification. Your brain is wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. And let's be honest, watching Netflix, scrolling social media, or eating junk food feels good right now. But success doesn't come from what feels good in the moment. Success comes from delayed gratification. If you always choose what is easy now, you will have a harder life later. If you choose what is hard now, you will have an easier life later. So next time you feel the urge to procrastinate, ask yourself, am I choosing comfort in this moment, or am I choosing my future self? And then act based on who you want to become. 4. Change your identitist. Calling yourself a procrastinator. Your identity shapes your actions. If you see yourself as someone who procrastinates, you will keep procrastinating. If you see yourself as someone who takes action, you will start showing up differently. So stop saying, I always procrastinate. I'm lazy. I'm not good at being consistent. And start saying, I am someone who takes action even when I don't feel like it. I follow through on my commitments. I get things done with ease. Your brain will start adapting to the new identity you give it. 5. Set up your environment for success. If you are surrounded by distractions, your brain will always take the easy way out. So ask yourself, is my environment helping me focus or making me procrastinate? Do I need to put my phone in another room? Do I need to work in a different space? Small changes in your environment can make a huge difference in your productivity. 6. Stop thinking, start doing. The truth is, the longer you sit around thinking about doing something, the less likely you are to actually do it. So next time you catch yourself overanalyzing, say 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Count down from 5 and take action immediately. No second guessing, no waiting, no hesitation. Just move. This simple trick interrupts overthinking and gets you into motion before your brain has time to talk you out of it. Final thought, you are in control of your actions. Procrastination is not a personality trait. It is not a permanent problem. It is a habit, and habits can be changed. So let me ask you, what is one thing you have been putting off? What would happen if you stopped thinking about it and just did it today? And what if today was the day you finally broke free from the procrastination loop? Together, we walk the path of abundance. Marinella,